Joe in Evanston, you're on the score.
Yeah, this is Joe from Evanston. First of all of you guys in the studio, you're making light of a whole lot of stuff that you don't even know what you're talking about. First of all, didn't Bob Love and Norm Valnier have a special relationship?
All right, well, this was Johnny Kerr's visitation.
Is this Kerr's thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you know that Johnny Ray Kerr,
his request was that everybody wear their Bulls jacket?
Don't cut me off. Can I finish, please?
Well, you haven't made Joe, let me tell you something. You've called up with a premise that is preposterous. Huh? You called up with a premise that's absolutely preposterous.
All right, Joe, do you think it's okay that he wore a Bulls jacket?
No. You're starting to cut me off. Let me finish.
I'm asking you a question. Do you think it's okay that he wore a Bulls jacket?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I just went to a funeral 2 days ago. I didn't wear a Bulls jacket. I wore a jacket, a nice shirt, and a pair of pants. And you know what? The person who I was honoring was the mother of my best man at my funeral. Now, do you think that's so bad?
The best man at your funeral?
The best man at your funeral?
Well, if you stop talking so much, you're
not making any sense, Joe.
I've been married twice, okay?
So you're the best man at your own funeral?
I'm not going to play this. You talk over me. I'll hang up before I let you talk over me.
Please don't do that.
Don't hang up, Joe.
Okay, listen. I've been married twice. My first marriage, I got married. My best man.
You married your best man?
My best man.
Yeah.
Okay, his mother died, and so she just died at 95 years old, and we went to honor her, and I didn't wear a suit to her funeral, and so I don't think that.
Why not?
Well, listen, when you go to a funeral, you don't go to a funeral so you can bop in the door and let everybody see how you look. You go into the funeral.
But don't you think by not wearing a suit, everyone's looking at how you don't look?
It don't matter. You go in to honor the dead. You don't walk in the door so everybody else can see your $5,000 suit.
Well, who said you had to wear a $5,000 suit?
It don't matter.
What?
How do you
man.
A $5,000 suit? Just dress respectfully.
Bob Love even has a suit.
Oh, Bob Love has the suit, Joe.
Come on,
Good
Joe.
Lord, Joe.
He has a suit.
Come on, Joe.
Bob Love was the best man at my funeral.
You don't think he owns a suit?
How do you know Bob Love has a suit?
I've seen him in a suit.
Don't you think it's
Mr. Bernstein?
Yes.
Are you Jewish? I'm not trying to make a racial
Don't
fight.
answer. No, I wish you would.
Are you Jewish?
I'm curious why that matters.
Because I'm tying something into this. Are you Jewish?
Yes.
Because the Bible says in the Old Testament that, listen, when
I believe it's thou shalt wear a Bulls jacket.
So you're making all this funny.
Oh, Joe. See, that's why I knew Joe was not going to last. Because Joe crazy.
Yeah, they think Joe
married his best man. He was
Are you Jewish?
Wow.
Are you Jewish?
Could you find me a decent cardiologist?
Joe, you have to leave your son Lamont on line 2.
You tell me how many flowers are in this diamond, Jew.
Oh, my God. What?
Do you know any defense attorneys who operate within the state of Illinois?
And have a suit.
Tell me the thread count in this suit, Jew. There was so much in there, I don't even know
where do I find a good wholesale fabric?
You know, it's kind of unfair to me because I never get asked the good Jewish questions. You know what? It hurts my feelings.
Where's the next communist sympathizer meeting?
It really hurts my feelings. And I've said before, I've applied for honorary Judaism.
I couldn't get a table at Myron and Field.
Yeah, see?
Help a brother out. Get a piece of whitefish.
Have you ever been to a funeral, by the way, where some guy showed up in a $5,000 suit and wanted to be the show? I don't know where Joe's going. Have you been to one of those?
Maybe the Cuban pimp showed up. I don't know.
Have you been to one of those?
No, I've not.
Okay.
So the excuse for not wearing a suit is that it calls...
That Bob Love didn't have one.
He didn't have one, and if he did, it would have been too expensive to wear anyway.
He said you don't want people looking at you walking in. Well, when you wear slacks and a shirt that says I'm with stupid.
That was awesome. That is awesome.
That was awesome. The best part was he talked about the best man at his funeral.
Yeah.
Maybe he already chose him. Maybe he has a different tradition.
Well, he's been married. Well, first he was married to his best man. If you're going to go that way, you might as well marry the best man.
Might as well.
That's what I do. But I really am jealous. Nobody ever asked me, you know?
That was awesome.
Nobody ever asked me.
He should.
They should.
Are you a Lutheran? Are you a Zoroastrian? I asked you, are you a Zoroastrian?
You believe in Scientology?
Answer the question.
I'm sure Joe had to leave for the next Roland Burris meeting anyway, so he probably had to go anyway, just as well he was dismissed.
Oh, man. You're saying I'm black and I can't curse on the radio.
This is Alan Keyes. Are you Jewish?
Are you one of those homosexuals?
Do you have mononucleosis?
Oh, my God. Joe, I want you to call back. You got to clean up your little potty mouth first. But please, call back, and Dan Bernstein will answer the question.
Me and Jim Brown come back and tear this mother up.
I love when you just push a button and you get
the real guy.
Oh, that's the best. Well, the phones are blinking.
Now everyone wants to know if you're Jewish.
No. Terry does, but you ask Terry. He's got the rabbi outfit.
Yeah, I'm the one with the rabbi outfit. They never even asked me if I'm Jewish if I'm wearing that.
Well, they don't have to if you're wearing that.
Oh.
Right?
Well, they never challenge me on it.
Yeah, you are a little tall. Unless you're Dolph Shays.
I am Dolph Shays. I have a T-shirt that says I'm with Dolph Shays.
And you wear it to your funerals.
Well, because I don't want to show off my $5,000 suit.
This is Sports Radio 670.
Are you Jewish, though? No. Are you Jewish?
Don't cut me off. I'm not playing. I'm going to hang up.
You've got Chicago Sports Radio 670 in the score.